welcome to my channel. My name is Kate. I'd like to welcome you to day 24 of the 30 Days of Stephen Graham Jones. Today I'm going to be talking about a short story that Tor published on their website. It is called Chapter 6. I think this was published back in 2014. I will leave a link down below where you can check it out for yourself. The story basically takes place after a zombie apocalypse. Major pandemic vibes, so if you're not in the mood for that, just know that going in. Pretty common for most zombie stories. And it follows a graduate student, Crane, and his former professor, Dr. Orman. They are both in the field of anthropology, and when the zombie apocalypse happened, they basically holed up in the basement of the university, and that's how they've been surviving. And then they start running out of food and end up deciding not only that they are going to leave the university, but that this is the perfect opportunity for them to test some of the theories that Crane had about human evolution. And the basis for this reasoning is essentially that humans are back to hunter-gatherer days with this apocalypse because they are no longer have all of the structures that you would expect for modern day, and you have a new apex predator in the form of the zombies. So they have competing theories about how humans survived and thrived in those hunter-gatherer days, so they're going to test them out by following a horde of zombies. This is standard Stephen Graham Jones black humor, and it does have a bit of grossness. So it's definitely worth knowing that if you're not okay with corpses, zombies, bone marrow is as far as I'm going to go with that, you might not enjoy this one as much as I did. I am a huge fan of zombie stories, particularly stories like World War Z, where it's using zombies to handle thematic elements about human nature and civilization and survival. And this does all of those things, but it is definitely more in a snarky, dark humor sort of way. You really get to see these academics kind of still being stuck in their ivory tower despite the fact that they're in a zombie apocalypse. And as evidenced by the fact that they're testing out their theories using this apocalypse. I really like the way that Jones structured this story, where you have this very academic way of thinking about things at the very beginning, and then as they start testing their theories with the zombie horde, you start getting this increasing dread about what's happening and the state these guys are in. I don't want to have any spoilers because this story is literally like 18 pages. It's super short, very much worth checking out on your own if you are okay with zombie stories, because I just love what Jones did here with this one. I ended up having to read it twice to catch all of the humorous lines and then some of the references to what they were talking about on the anthropology side, because that's not something I really spend a lot of time thinking or talking about. So it did take me 2 reads to catch up on where he was going with it, but I said I really enjoyed it. I generally only rate short stories on enjoyment, so I'm giving this one 4 stars. And like I said, if you like zombie stories, definitely check this one out. Even if you're just middling on zombie stories, I think this one takes an interesting and different tack with it, so I would highly recommend it. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow. I will be back, so back on my channel for day 25. I will be talking about The Fast Red Road, which is more of a contemporary story from Stephen Graham Jones. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.